Hello, Utiavik, one of my favorite places in all of Alaska to be. And congratulations to the Naval Arctic Research Lab on its 75th anniversary. Incredible. 75 years. How about a great round of applause for everything everybody's done there? An amazing milestone. You know, I would love to be there with all of you. Right now, as I said, Utiavik's one of my favorite places in all of our great state. We're here in the Senate, in session right now, working on a number of things, actually expanding the NATO treaty, which for more members, which certainly is an important issue given what's going on in the world today. But I want to talk a little bit about some of the history that all of you know so well, but is so important to our state, to the North Slope Borough, and of course to our country. You know, the history of the Naval Arctic Research Lab is so impressive, 75 years, and in many ways so fascinating. And it's really an integration of science that finally recognized the incredible contributions of the Inupiat people and their traditional knowledge in the lab's scientific endeavors. And now that's been a great partnership. And I think that element of the history of NARL cannot be overstated. Many of the Inupiat leaders, some still with us, some unfortunately no longer with us, really helped pave the way for that change. And in many ways educated the scientists there about the bowhead, for example, and the whale numbers in terms of the migration. And that has made great contributions, not just in terms of biology, but other elements of science that is taking place in the Arctic. And so I want to thank all of you for that. I want to thank our elders for that. I want to thank the people of Utiavik for that. But it's been a great partnership. And we want to have 75 more years of the partnership with NARL and the North Slope Borough, the people of Utiavik, and really the whole state of Alaska and our country. Quick update on some of the things going on here. You know, the Arctic, we're trying to put it in the forefront of so many discussions. And I think we're having finally, it's taken some while, finally having some success. We're going to be in about a week, in about 2 weeks, having the grand opening of the Ted Stevens Department of Defense Arctic Research Center. That is going to be a great place in our state to attract the best minds in the world, like NARL in many ways, on Arctic security issues, Arctic economic issues, prosperity issues. So I think it'll be a great partnership to have that opening, this DoD National Security Center in our state, and all the work that all of you do. You know, we're working hard on other areas that matter to the Arctic. We've made great progress in terms of infrastructure, whether it's the breakwater facility in Utiavik, which we got almost full funding for, which is going to be really important, really great. I had the head of the Corps of Engineers up in Utiavik last summer looking at that project, and now we have the funding for it. Or the Port of Nome, to have a strategic Arctic port in the Arctic area in our state in critical areas is going to be so important for our national security, for our economic security, and for the ability to bring icebreakers and Navy shipping to the Arctic. So we're getting going on that. That's another area of tremendous excitement as it relates to the Arctic. So we know that you're all focused on the environment, our fragile environment in many ways, our economic opportunities, our prosperity, our resources, and of course, our national security. These are all areas that are so important to the Arctic. NARL's been doing research on this for decades. I want to thank all of you for the great work, the great partnership you've had with our communities, with our state, and of course to benefit our country. And hope you have a great conference. It's a great milestone to celebrate 75 years. Looking forward to 75 more. Thanks a lot.